Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on What's Brewing with Jim and Gigi on this fine Monday. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend, maybe lots of shopping. I know, Jim, you went out here in Greenville and you had quite a fun adventure here.
Well, I knew the traffic would be bad. We were talking about it on the morning show. I think it is the busiest traffic weekend of the year, at least in Greenville. I don't know if that's true or not. I know some of the big ECU events would probably rival it, but man, oh man, the streets were packed. But I mentioned everybody's in a good mood.
Yes,
you know,
that's true,
a lot
which
of
is
folks
great
have
to
this
hear.
week off.
Yeah.
So that festive spirit was flowing. Everybody very kind on the streets. It'd be nice if that carried over for a while.
If only.
The weather's going to help, though. I'm going to talk.
Yeah,
about
that's
some,
true.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about some really nice numbers coming in later this week.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, you said 70s.
I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
not Christmas Day, and we're going to flirt with 70 on Christmas Day, it looks like. Certainly Friday looks like the warmest day right now with some low 70s, maybe a mid-70 degree high. And you start talking about low to mid-70s, you're not going to turn the AC on, but you can get away with shorts and T-shirts afternoon hours later this week. Some pretty good stuff here for late December. All
right, awesome. Well, we'll talk about that in just a little bit. We do have a story, though, from over the weekend. An animal rescue shelter here in Greenville hosted an adoption event, holiday themed. It seemed like a really wonderful day, and it was yesterday, so that's when the weather warmed up a little bit, so felt nice out there. It was sunny out there. Things looked really nice and special for all the animals. Hopefully, it sounded like a few of those animals, cats and dogs, were adopted. So got some new homes as Christmas comes.
There as well.
There were also horses there, yeah. So we got to learn more about this. Yeah. So let's take a look.
Yep.
Meet Tanner. Just one of the pups looking for a family at Winter's Grace Animal Rescue's Holidays at the Farm on Sunday.
Through the event just to get some awareness out there, but also to get people out there, you know, in the community and just kind of have fun.
Folks could come and see the Christmas pony Harley, goats, and adoptable dogs.
Merry Christmas.
And cats in hopes of getting them home for the holidays.
Yes, that is our goal, is to make sure these guys get into a new forever home. Obviously not just as a Christmas gift, but as a forever family member.
And volunteers like Joseph Arnold say that events like this are so important to raise awareness and bring people together with animals. It's a gift bigger than Christmas.
Events like this really help to not only raise money, but raise awareness for all these animals who need a good home. And, you know, especially around the holidays, a lot of people get them as like a gift, but you gotta really, it's a commitment. So we're just here to show people that these animals just need a home and they need some love.
And getting to meet the soon-to-be families isn't just a treat for the animals.
Everybody that I have met has just brought like a tear to my eye, because you could just tell like you're making a family whole, and it's just so sweet, especially near the holidays and stuff. It's just amazing.
A couple of the dogs at Sunday's events were adopted early on, and Derek Page says while of course he loves helping animals get adopted, it's bittersweet too.
So much fun being able to really help out and be around all these animals, you know, and I mean, it's sad to see them go, but I wish they would go to loving homes, especially Tanner. They're just like the sweetest things. It surprises me when I come here and they haven't yet found that like right home, but.
Well, it looked like a lot of fun, and glad to hear that a few animals were adopted there. I was loving in the back of that final interview the pony that they had there with the little like Christmas booties on. That was really cute.
And the girl was all just hugging
it was
and
so
on
sweet.
him.
Yeah.
And I like the line about they become part of you do have to be careful about gifting pets.
Right.
Very
this is
careful.
really important.
We used to have an expert that was on the show regularly saying, be careful when we gift pets. But they do become a part of the family. Certainly for us, the dogs and cats we've had over the year, they become as much of a part of the whole planning over the holidays and everything else as your kids or your siblings. So yeah, it's good to see that event went off so nicely.
Yeah.
It was great. And the ponies, the horses, the goats, the dogs, the cats.
I know, I'm like smiling the whole time. It looked like a lot of fun there. All right, well, let's talk weather. I know yesterday we mentioned 60s, felt good out there once it started to warm up. Cold again today, but
today's chilly, but it's a one-day deal.
Right.
The cold front that brought the colder air in last night is going to come back as a warm front tomorrow and move back up to Virginia. That means we go right back into above normal temps starting tomorrow. Let's get into the graphics.
Sure.
I'm going to start you off with a quick snapshot of Christmas. The way it's shaping up right now. Normal high Christmas Day in eastern North Carolina is about 56 maybe. I think we'll be at 70 mid-afternoon. Noon, 65, probably close to 70 in there at about 2, 3 o'clock. 5 p.m. the sun is setting, Christmas afternoon, with mid-60s on the thermometer. Nice numbers. Sunrise is around 7:17 Christmas morning. The kids will have you up before then, no doubt. The air temps outside, 40-ish to start Christmas Day. So it is a little cooler, chilly in the morning, but we'll break that chill. Looks really good. And you can see the winds generally southwesterly. That's that warm southwest flow. Under 10, maybe 5 to 10 on the winds Christmas Day. And I'll obviously massage those numbers for you as we get closer, keep you updated on how it's shaking out. I will say this, pop us back up one sec, Gigi. The cold air to the north is going to be not far north of us. There's a little gnawing in the back of my head, like you better not see that cold air slip a little further south. But all the data says it won't. It kind of stops around Richmond, VA, and holds up there. Okay. I mean, it's going to be pretty chilly. Jersey up into New England looks cold right now, but we're on the warm side. Everything says we're on the warm side. I think that'll hold. All right, let's get back. I just want to get that little asterisk in there. The headlines for the day today, sunny but chilly. The early 20s out there, climbing a little over 50, I think, this afternoon. And again, breezy at times, 10, 15, you'll gust 20 maybe on the coast. Northeast flow rolling down the east coast, that air mass with that chill. See that little bit of rain last night? That was about 9, 10 o'clock. That was a cold front when it came through. Moisture starred front, but the cold air did make the trip successfully through the area, and that puts us in that chill this morning. You can see the rain chances now, Zilcho. Today, tonight, tomorrow morning. Shower or two, the warm front coming back, bringing a stray shower or two tomorrow morning through about lunchtime tomorrow. Again, not a ton of rain. I'll show you what I'm seeing here in a sec. Air temp right now, man, some cold numbers to the north. Mid-20s, Ahoskie, Windsor, Williamston, Hamilton, Hassel, Tarboro, Scotland Neck, up towards Roanoke Rapids, Rocky Mount at 2.6. Upper 20s from Greenville to Snow Hill to Goldsboro, Kinston in the 20s, Kenansville in the 20s. A little frost out there. Where you're not getting any breeze, you'll have a little frost. Generally where the wind is getting in, keeping you frost free. But it's sub-freezing regardless. On the coast, about 40 out the door. There's that wind. 5 to 10 inland to the coast. I want to show you those raindrops tomorrow. Here's today. This afternoon, low 50s, 3, 4 o'clock, sunny skies. Sun sets, clouds move in tonight. We'll get you tomorrow morning. There we go. So 6, 7, 8 a.m. tomorrow. A few showers come through. About 40 degrees. We may be sitting near freezing around midnight, 1, 2 a.m., but the temperatures will actually climb ahead of those few showers. So we are not worried about any kind of ice or freezing precip tomorrow morning. Patchy light raindrops, sunrise through about midday. You can see that rain generally kicking out of here by lunchtime tomorrow. And once the clouds follow suit, and hello 60s tomorrow afternoon. I'm forecasting 59 on my 8-day for tomorrow. Some of the models say I'm not warm enough. This is one of those. So let's call it maybe a 60 or a 61, 50s to the north. And then get you into Wednesday. So every day will get a little warmer. I'll show you that in a sec. Winds turning from today, the northeast flow, the cool low 50s. Watch those winds. I mentioned a warm front comes tomorrow. See that shift, that little subtle shift in the wind late tonight becomes southwest tomorrow mid-morning into the afternoon. And that's what gets those numbers pushing upward from tomorrow through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday looks like the peak on the temps. Again, I'll show you that in a sec. Hang on. There's tomorrow afternoon, southwest 10 on the winds. So yeah, I think upper 50s to 60 tomorrow. Today, 51 will do us. That 34 tomorrow morning, 4 or 5 a.m. As the rain moves in, we'll be around 40. Again, no sleet, no ice, no worries. Big map, stretch it out, a wide shot, high pressure moving through today, tonight, and then off the coast tomorrow morning. That allows, see that warm front, that red line? That's what approaches tomorrow morning. So today we're chilly, quiet, sunny. Tomorrow morning cloudy, a few raindrops. The warm front moves through from sunrise to noon. So watch that rain move off the map by lunchtime. And then we kind of lock in. That next cold front never makes it here. Late Tuesday night, it stalls to the north. Christmas Eve. So we're good. Out catching those last-minute gifts on Wednesday. Generally pushing mid-60s, mostly sunny. I think Thursday the same deal for Christmas or Santa. More sun than clouds. The model's trying to pop a little blip of a shower. That should stay north of us. You can see that front right around Richmond again. Close, but staying north of us. We should be okay. Same thing into Friday. Look at the mess potentially Friday into the Hudson Valley and Pennsylvania. North of us, but that might be a travel issue spot up there. Speaking of traveling, a quick check of the big map. Christmas Eve this Wednesday, midsection of the nation good, East Coast good, West Coast a mess. High elevation snows, valley rains, flood watches and warnings are up, winter storm warnings are up. The Sierra Nevada is under a winter storm watch or warning for the next 5 days. All week long, in and out of snow up there and rain on the coast. They're going to have a lot of headaches to deal with. 4 to 6 feet of snow, that's not a typo. The Tahoe area, north and southward, piling the snow up all week long. All righty, much of the nation quiet though. Midsection, East Coast, above normal temps with no precip. There's my 8-day. 50 today, 60 tomorrow. I kind of round that to give you that broad brush. Mid-60s for Christmas Eve, nothing but sunshine. Christmas Day, 70, nearly 15 degrees above normal. 72 Friday, and then the weekend, upper 60s. Little smidge of a rain chance Sunday, no big deal, 20%. Nice chill down Monday. A week away, the last week of the year headed to New Year's, we should start getting chilly again. But until then, let the party begin.
Oh, yeah.
It's like an extra big gift for Christmas, along with everything else. Those warnings after today. Again, today a little chilly out there.
And I loved what our production crew, we were talking during the show. Christmas Day really just like encapsulates North Carolina's weather at its best. It starts out a little bit chilly, and then throughout the day you get back up to those warm temperatures. You get all the seasons in one day.
It can go a lot of different ways this time of the year for us. And usually we're a little chillier on our Christmas Day.
Right.
To be talking about 70 is a bit of a rare thing.
Right.
So yeah, enjoy that. We'll have a few days of it. Usually if we get that, it's a 1 or 2 day deal. This will be, let's say, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all 4 days around 70, a few clicks either side. That's atypical this late in December, no doubt. And dry as well. No big storms. Much of the nation, for that matter, not tracking any monster storms. West Coast is a mess. I take that back. From the mountains to the West Coast, valley rains, mountain snows, they're in it for a while.
All right. Well, thank you for the update, Jim.
Sure.
We have lots of people over on our Facebook this morning. Thanks so much for tuning in. Just want to say hello and good morning to Faye, Juanita, Billy from Emerald Isle. Hope you're doing well. Barry, good morning to you, and Bernice Chili as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. And Billy is saying an early Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all of you. I know
Appreciate that.
A couple days, either of you may still be working the next few days, or you're off. If you are off, you're very lucky. But just a few more days until Christmas, so very exciting.
Yeah. And again, no big weather worries. I don't see anything on the horizon. Again, unless you're out west, I'd love to take a trip out west to the Tahoe region.
I was going to say, you kept talking about the snow, and I'm like, the skier in you is probably so excited.
This is good stuff, although the snow out there is a little heavy and wet. I don't care. Put me at the top of Heavenly, Lake Tahoe for a few days skiing. Hey. Heavenly. Although most of you will say, I'll take our 70 here in Eastern NC.
Like
It'll
me.
be nice.
Yeah,
yes.
like me.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks again for joining us this morning. We'll be back again at 8 a.m. for another news and weather update. Hope you can join us then. Have a good one.
This hour of the WITN First Alert Desk is sponsored by Toyota of Goldsboro.